Hello again. Well, what did I hear? What did I hear? Oh, I know. I heard that the economy shrunk in the first quarter by 0.07%. But according to the White House, that's not a big deal. You know why? It's not a big deal. It doesn't affect them. You think their paychecks are going to be any smaller because of that? What else did I hear? Oh, yeah, they're talking about ISIS. And they're talking about Obama's inability to degrade ISIS. Well, it's not that he's not able to, it's that he chooses not to. And then they showed you a little clip of the presidential hopeful, Jeb Bush. And here's what he said. Well, when my brother was president, ISIS didn't exist. Well, somebody should have asked him if he thought that his brother had anything to do with ISIS forming. Somebody should have asked him if he thought that if his brother, George W. Bush, wouldn't have invaded Iraq, wouldn't have deposed the president of Iraq, Saddam Hussein, if the Middle East would be as unstable as it is now. See, nobody's asking the right questions of these presidential hopefuls, because the answers would be more than obvious that they're incompetent to be considered to be in the Oval Office. But I don't really believe there's going to be anyone changing positions, not to any significant degree. I think that on Obama, whether it's Barack Hussein Obama or Michael Obama, people don't necessarily believe what I think will happen. And what I think will happen is what I've stated countless times. The Obamas aren't going to let go of the power base that they have. And as I said in a couple of recent videos, with the rumbling that Michael might be seeking a political position, well, what position do you think that might be? Yeah. Anyway, this isn't about Michael. This is really about how screwed up this country is, and how these presidential wannabes are exactly nothing more than wannabes. It's really amazing that there's so many incompetent people running for the highest office in the land. You know what's really sad? There isn't one candidate that I have any respect for. Chris Christie, his position is that the next president has to be a governor. Really? And what makes a governor so special? Aren't there a number of governors and high-ranking politicians that are in federal prison? Aren't there a whole lot more that should be in federal prison? Like the senator from Arizona, Senator Johnny McCain, the songbird of the Hanoi Hilton. How about Senator Jeff Flake, when he was asked why he ran for Congress on the fourth term, when he said that he wouldn't? And his smart-ass response was, I lied. In other words, stuff it. There's many examples of these elitists, which is what they all are, and their total disregard for their constituents. But I don't want to go there. No, I just wanted to make certain that you folks know that people like Jeb Bush thinks that when his brother was in office, there was no ISIS. Really? And where do you think they came from? And why do you think they filled the void that your brother created? But they don't accept that as being either his brother's responsibility or his. They don't see it because they're the elitist. That's sort of what I think. So what do you think?